So I was getting frustrated with my team in maybe that first sort of 6 months. I was asking for things the way I had been asked for them before. I had expectations on them in the way that I delivered things to my boss or a way that I would work. And I was just really confused as to why they couldn't do it the same way. And gloriously, our CMO was very big into development and so had done a few different things with us over the journey. But I was introduced to the DISC principle back then through I think it was a half-day workshop. And it just hit me like a lightning bolt in the middle there. I was in work, I was a high D, high I, probably more D than I. I was in a very decision-making sort of role at the time. And my four lovely humans were all solid S's. And I went, oh, okay. No wonder.
On the complete opposite side of
Complete
the model.
opposite.
Yes.
So I am task, I am fast, I am making decisions on the fly. So if I'm throwing out a quick question in a meeting, I'm expecting quick fire answers back. They don't want to do that. They want to sit with it, think about it, and then come back to me in a really measured way, which I'm kind of envious about because I don't have that skill. But so the first thing that I changed is when on a Monday morning, I would go up to each of their desks and I would go, hi, how are you? I did genuinely want to know how they were. I wanted to know how their weekends were. It's just when I walked in the door at work, my brain immediately went into task mode. So I just had to flip it back to weekend Amy for a little bit to be able to have a conversation with people. And the results were almost instant. And everyone was a lot happier at work. I was a lot happier at work. They were a lot happier.
It's so interesting, isn't it? There's that, I was going to say quote, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but, treat others as you would want to be treated.
Yes.
But in the specifics of leadership and management, like it could not be more wrong.
Nightmare, isn't it?
Don't do that. Actually treat them as they would want to be treated, not as you would want.
Yeah.